Hello, YouTube. This is Jay Coder back with another stream, and today we're going to be going over HTML computer code elements. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment on this video, and without further ado, let's get started. So, as you know, I have my code editor here. It's Visual Studio Code, and I have a template HTML file here. And today I'm going to go over the the code element, the code elements. And so let me go ahead and show you what each code element is. So I'm going to go ahead and put them here in my HTML document, and I'm going to go ahead and comment them out. And so we have KBD, element defines keyboard input. We have SAMP, element defines sample output from computer program. Code is element defines a piece of computer code. Var, element defines a variable in programming or in math or a mathematical expression. Pre, element defines pre-formatted text. So basically what these things do is they slightly modify the formatting of the text that you want to convey that's a part of code or kind of, different from the other text. And in this case, all kinds of different, you know, formatting for to separate code from regular text. And it's all visual. They are all visual changes. And I'm going to go through some examples here. And I'm going to show you guys the web page that I have so far. And so the web page I have so far is this. And so HTML computer code elements website. My title is kind of big from the previous lesson. So let me see if I could make it like half of that size here. All right. So, all right, this is what I got. All right. And so the first thing that I would like to show you guys is the code tag. So, let's say, we have this and then closed by this. And then let's say I have code. Please reference the following code example. So we have this here. I'll go ahead and put that inside a paragraph tag. And then we can see what that looks like here as I put in the code. Here are some variable codes I'm going to put in there inside my code tag. And let's see how this looks. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Then I'm going to go back to my website. And this is what it looks like. It specifies these as a slightly different font to distinguish them from normal. And all right, so that was the code tag. And now I'm going to do the KBD. And for instance, let's say you wanted to give a person instructions on how to save. So you save by pressing the following, which will be in KBD format. And we're going to say CTRL, which is Control plus S. And the Control plus S is in the different formatting so that it can specify the difference between the regular letters and the specified letters. So, all right, so this is what an example of KBD would look like. So you would see the Control plus S, which the Control plus S is a slightly different formatting from the rest of the text to emphasize that we are using the KBD format. All right, and now let us try SAMP, the SAMP format. So, like, let's say we want to display an error message, you can go ahead and say something like this, where you have a paragraph, uh, system message, and the system message can be a SAMP, and then inside the SAMP, you can say file not found. Like if there was like an error, such like that, and then uh, then we can say something like a line break, press F1 to continue. Okay, so let's see what that actually looks like with our system message. And so now we have file not found, press F1 to continue. And you see that it is obviously a different format from system message. And this is kind of like a format to specify that, you know, hey, this is a SAMP. This is kind of like an error. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is code. Well, actually, I already showed you guys the code one. Now I'm gonna show you guys the var. So the var is you can specify different variables that hey, this is a variable and not just a regular part of the text. So we can say something like the area of the triangle is 1.5 times x, one and a half x. And we'll specify that b will be a variable, and so 1.5. This X is going to be the symbol of times. And then we can also do times var h, which is another variable. And then we can say where var again, where var, and that's b, and b is the base, and var h is the vertical height. All right. And for formatting and example purposes, it's good to use that the var here when you want to specify the special formatting for a var in like a math equation or like for encode and things like that. And once you have that, you can plainly see that the triangle is 1/2 times b. And you see the b is kind of indented, a little bit of a format change there to show you that that is indeed a variable. Times h. And h is kind of in italic there. And where b is the base and h is the vertical height. So, yeah, with the computer code elements such as samp, code, var, and pre, you can get different formattings. All right, that's actually what I wanted to show you guys today. And thank you so much for watching this video. And please subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment, and as always, stay coding. Peace.